Hmm. Yeah, I think that's like the top five white people sayings, right? Like let's rock and roll, cool beans, Nito, Nito's white people.
Nito Mosquito.
Uh, Nito is definitely white people culture. Um, that's three. I don't know the other five. I'm only part white, so only know what I know. I have limited knowledge.
I'm mostly dragon, cartoon dragon.
Yeah, cartoon dragon.
Yeah, look.
I mean, honestly, it definitely is giving dragon. I'm getting that vibe for
Don't I
sure.
look? Don't I look like Spyro the dragon, kind of?
Yes, 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 you do.
And like I blow fire out of my nostrils.
Yeah, I can do that with my nose too. My fire breathing nostril. It's a beautiful day. It's not too hot, not too cold.
So JQ sold his car. He's heading home, and he'll be able to restream as soon as he can.
That sounds great. Where did you drive out to like Banks or something like that? Vernonia,
Not sure.
some hillbilly backwater.
I can't memorize these things, honey. I got too much information coming into my skull at every given moment.
Uh huh.
My stepfather Ira
Uh huh.
was talking about a guy he knows named Ronnie Appleby.
Ronnie Appleby.
Yeah, he was just casually talking about Ronnie Appleby. And I start laughing, and Ira's like, "What? What's so funny?" I'm like, "Ronnie Appleby is what's so funny." He's like, "What's so funny about that?" I'm like, "It's just funny." And then he's like, "Well, his wife's name is Bunny Appleby,"
Which is that is pretty funny.
which is
Uh,
just as
are these
good.
the Applebee's of? Are they? Is this Mr. and Mrs. Appleby of the Applebee's chains, home of
No,
the dollar margaritas? I know, but that wouldn't that be entertaining if it was?
I guess so.
You gotta give me something to work with here, kid.
Who?
You,
What do you
you're
mean?
the kid.
What do you mean? I got to give you something to work with?
Like, it's all right, I guess.
I'm not giving you enough to work with.
You're pulling the button. That's what I would say you're doing.
How am I pulling a button? I just told an Appleby story.
You're being disagreeable when it comes to banter.
How?
Because you just said, whatever, it's all right. You're
About
like, yeah,
what?
take it or leave it. Well, I've lost what it was now. So
About the Appleby
unimportant.
conversation? Oh, if I see. If he was Mr. Applebee's from the chain, the
Yeah,
franchise.
yeah, yes.
What's the
That would be. I think that would be delightful.
Okay.
I want to know what kind. I feel like they're Gentiles, right? And I feel like
No, he was telling me that there's some Jewish people whose last names were Applebaum, and then they shortened it to Apple. I've never heard of that.
oh,
But it's possible
ah,
Appleby is Jewish. I don't know.
we don't know.
I mean, do you know I met a Chown? I didn't tell you this. I met a Chown at the UJA event.
Oh, okay.
Isn't
Are
that
they
isn't that weird?
British Jew? Is it a British Jew thing?
The guy whose last name was Chown wasn't Jewish in my life. I have a non-Jewish last name, so I don't know what to make of it. It's weird.
Oh,
Strange.
very odd. Odd. Smells like bacon right now. Like somebody just cooked up a giant plate of bacon.
Is that my burp and my farts?
That doesn't sound very fucking kosher. If your parts smell like bacon.
I've never kept kosher, baby.
Yeah, I think the meat and dairy not being combined. I think that's really hard. Pizza, cheeseburgers. I love
Dude,
those things.
I've been obsessed with this bacon cheeseburger place around the corner from me where I used to go all the time,
Wow.
Burger Shack. I can't get enough.
Uh huh.
I'm obsessed.
I thought you said you were being good.
I am good
Bacon
at
Burger
home.
Boy.
At home, I'm
Oh, at
good.
home, at home. But
Yeah.
as soon as you walk out your door, all bets are off.
Yeah.
It's ice cream and burgers and shit.
Correct. Correct. That's my.
Ah,
It's my. But I'm walking to and from.
okay, okay. Getting little steps in.
Yeah, but that's not the rationale. It's just.
It just is what's happening. It doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily like make it okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what? Do you want to disclose what pool you're at today, or is that bad?
I'm at the Line Hotel in
And
Korea.
where were you the last show?
Uh, forget the name of that spot, but not Koreatown.
Oh, this is the one you usually go to.
Yeah, I used to live
Yeah.
in K-Town, so
This is your regular spot.
yeah, this was the regular spot because it's chill, it's open to the public. Sometimes there's DJs on weekends and events, bomb food. Now that I don't live in the neighborhood, it's a little bit out of the way, but I mean, still totally worth it for a fun time, you know.
Yeah.
And you have Alfred coffee downstairs, so you can get a like oat milk latte and or matcha situation. Come up, get a nice little kale salad.
I had a kale soup today. A kale potato.
Ooh.
There's like a potato leek with the kale strips in it. Cooked kale strips. It's really good.
Ooh, okay. I like that. Mine was like kind of like a kale Caesar vibe, but it wasn't a Caesar, but it had like some quinoa in it and some like pecorino and like a kind of a creamy dressing. It was delicious. Not as healthy as I would have intended, but it's okay. That's what the lab's here for. So, do you have an article pulled up about the owner of Patagonia? Since we're going to talk about billionaires.
You want to start with the billionaires? Smash or pass?
Or wait, no, we have Slipknot. We have Slipknot. We have the knot.
Let's do
We
not.
have a duty. We have a duty and an obligation to the knot.
We have a not duty.
First and foremost.
We do have a not duty. There's no question about it.
And then
Are you gonna look at it on your phone?
No.
What are you gonna do?
I'm not gonna be able to do that. Is it a video? I thought it was an article.
No, it's a video. It's like a 15-minute video.
Yeah, well, I can't do that because the headphone's attached to our mic.
Well, what do you want me to do then? You're kind of leaving me with my dick in my hand.
I'd say play it, and then you tell me what's happening in life,
Okay,
in the
cool,
world.
cool. All right, so
You give your commentary, and I float around in the pool.
Okay, sounds good. Cool. And we are ready to slip Nautica. The video's called The House of Masks.
Uh-huh.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool stuff almost every single day, and welcome to Update Week. Who starts their week on a Friday? Probably nobody. But it has been quite some time since we've done some proper updates, and I feel like those are in order. I don't even remember the last time we did a Slipknot collection update as a whole, so that's what today's video is going to be. But then the goal is to fill you guys in with some other collections. I want to show you guys the Myers collection, I want to show you guys the Guar collection, and if Menards can get my lumber in for these custom shelving units for Buckethead Land and we can get those up, I'd like to happen to have
Holy
about
shit.
one half down, and there is an entire other half that goes
Yeah? Tell me. Tell me.
So here is the Slipknot wall. This is about one
It's a wall devoted to Slipknot. He's about to say how many masks there are.
half down,
Wow.
and there is an
A
entire
whole
other
wall.
half. Alright, so here is the Slipknot wall. This is about one half down, and there is an entire other half.
I'm guessing that's fucking maybe 100, 200 masks.
Goes this way, which you guys
That is
will
a lot.
see shortly. And for anybody that's new here,
I'm
I do
sure
believe that I
they are
have
not
the large
cheap. They're like they're custom made, right? You can't just like go online and be like, I'm gonna go to slipknot.com and buy a fucking mask.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
largest Slipknot mask collection in the world. And not only that, but for the most part, all of these pieces are high quality replicas. So it's not a quantity over quality thing. I've never been that type of way. I would much rather have one nice mask than 10 shit masks. But I just so happen to have both quality and quantity, and I'm very, very proud of that. So as I mentioned earlier, I don't know
He's
if I've
proud
ever
of having
even
quality and quantity when it comes to the Slipknot masks.
You gotta have both, right?
That's what he
You gotta have
said.
your Q and Q in check.
Yeah.
You know.
shot a Slipknot update video since we started putting these shelves up. I think
I
I
love that
posted
he
some
takes it
teasers,
serious.
and I definitely posted a lot of
You have
photos
to
of it,
once
but I don't know that I've ever
investing
shot
that much
a
money into
strictly
it.
Slipknot
Does he
mask
tell you how
collection
much
video
money he's sank into it?
Not yet.
since we've been in the new House of Masks building. So I'm going to take you guys down off the tripod, give you a full run through, explain some stuff, and show you what I have planned for the future.
It says people equals shit underneath the masks.
To keep in mind here, though, is that nothing is permanent. This is all trial and error. I'm just trying to figure out what
Do you remember
exactly
Beak on a
works,
Leash?
what I like the most,
The
what I don't.
wonderful artistic experimental project that we did together.
You think I'm gonna forget Beak on a Leash?
Of course not.
it's,
Of course.
it's the only what's it called? Highlight reel. Isn't that what it's called on Instagram?
Yes. Yes. It's your only highlight. Yeah, it's a great album.
Look at what you're doing to me. You're killing me.
I'm killing you?
I'm just kidding.
Okay. Yeah, it seems a little bit dramatic.
Hey, you're supposed to be shticky. We're shticky. We have a show.
We're sticky. We're the shtick.
And
all right, we're both drama queens. So.
Okay.
Also, right now, Mercury's in rigatoni. So, communication, technology, it's supposed to glitch.
So I'm going into another room, and there's like a whole bunch of other masks.
Wow, multiple rooms of masks?
Yeah, he has multiple rooms of Slipknot masks. So that's
a lot of Slipknot masks.
I'll just leave that. I have a mask up of Clown right now, and it's probably his best mask.
Yeah, I was gonna say, which one's his favorite mask? Which one's your favorite mask?
What's my favorite Slipknot mask?
Yeah.
Oh my! What are we talking? Person, or are we talking like version of a member? Like Clown has 10 masks. Corey has 10 masks, right? So it's like an XY grid, and there's like 100 dots, right? Are you saying pick the best dot out of 100, or are you saying
best vibe? I guess maybe best character. Who has which person in the band has the best masks in your opinion?
Okay, let's go over it.
I'm gonna say Corey, right? That's what I'm gonna say.
That wouldn't be my choice.
I like his. Does that make me basic because I picked Corey? Is it also because that's the only band member I can name?
Yeah.
Busted.
All right, I'm gonna name a member, and you're gonna tell me what instrument he plays. Mick Thompson.
Drums.
Guitar.
Fuck. Okay, try again.
Craig Jones.
Drums.
Samples.
I'm just gonna keep saying drums.
Samples. He's the samples guy.
Got it.
Sid Wilson.
Bass.
DJ.
Damn it.
Okay, Sean Cran, aka Clown.
That's got to be a bass player, right?
Custom percussion. Chris Fenn.
Guitar.
Custom percussion. Paul Gray.
Bass.
Yes. Ding, 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 ding. Joey Jordanson.
I got one.
Joey Jordison.
Guitar?
Drums.
The guitar guy?
Drums. He died and got replaced by Jay Weinberg, which is the son of Max Weinberg, Bruce Springsteen's drummer.
Okay, the boss.
Who is Jim Root?
Who is Jim Root?
Yeah. What does he do?
Maracas.
Guitar.
He plays some maracas.
So you
No, it's maracas. You're wrong.
You're 2 for 9. Oh, do you know about the Fantano Drake beef?
No, Fantano Drake beef.
Oh, dude.
I mean, I don't know why anybody likes Drake. He's creepy.
Okay,
He's a
but
pedophile.
this is what's happening, and this is the zeitgeist today. You have to be in the know.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, let me please. I don't want to be chuggy. I don't want to be left behind.
Right. Hold on, I have to sign fucking in to get into Twitter. What's incorrect? You're telling me my username's incorrect? How is my username incorrect? Can't
It's
I just
your
look
name.
at Twitter, for frick's sakes?
All right, I believe in you, Mr. Producer Man.
Why does Twitter have to be such a fuck? I don't go on Twitter on my desktop. You know?
Yeah, I don't know who goes on Twitter on their desktop. That's weird.
It's
like
very
what
weird.
it's like very grandparent like, or at least
I think,
like weird uncle vibes.
I think I was able to bypass it maybe. So he's now referring to himself as Anthony Light One Fantano because Drake called him a Light One. He called his life and his existence, he gave it a Light One. Drake did to Fantano.
Because he doesn't like Fantano's review of him?
Yeah, because Fantano trashes his albums. He says
that's what critics do.
Drake says your existence is a light one, and the one is because you are alive and because you somehow wifed a black girl. I'm feeling a light to decent one on your existence. Drake actually said that, right? This is not like a farce. This is real.
No, this is real life. You know what all of that to me is goofy. All of that.
Wait, you gotta see Fantano's responses though. They're hilarious. That's what I'm trying to
no.
That's what I'm trying to get to here.
Oh yeah. Tell me, show me.
Oh, it wants me to log in.
That's whack.
Can we
don't do that.
Okay.
Don't fall victim.
I want to go
I don't know what I'm telling you.
I want to go off the grid with logging in. Can we do that?
Yeah, you just want to like access the site, right? Just access.
I just want access to the public site.
Yeah, Twitter's like the library. You shouldn't have to log in for it.
I'm just trying to sign in with Crabapple.
Do it.
What? Oh god, I have to memorize numbers? 28274? Oh my god, did I fucking remember it right? Holy shit, my brain is improving. Wait, is it working?
That's great.
But did it work, or did I just go in a fucking circle? Oh my god. Don't you hate that?
Did you go in a circle?
Don't you hate that shit? I already did this.
Oh no. Oh no.
Dude,
What are you gonna do?
This is bullshit.
You want me to box somebody?
What?
What's up? What's good? You want me to box somebody? I'll box somebody.
All right. Here's the Variety article about it.
No way, Tano. You could line a large baking sheet with.
It's a lot of background noise you got around there.
Oh, it's a party.
Well, we better kick them the fuck out. Just kidding. Of course I'm kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah, I'll kick everybody out. You got it.
Just freaking kidding. Yes, it was me.
I'll ask for the manager of the pool. I'll pull a Karen. I'll be like, to me, people are like having fun and talking, and yeah, if you could not, that would be great.
I'm changing my fucking Twitter password because I think I it's important. It's important for journalism.
Ba, 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 da, 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 da.
This is not going well for me.
Yeah, I know. It's a little bit of a struggle.
Yeah,
A little struggle. A little struggly.
I'm struggling. What do I do? What do I do when I've already done this part? That's what my question is.
You just make it up. I do want to see. Is there a YouTube version of Fantano's response? Has somebody broken down the beef in a YouTube video that you can click on?
How about this? TikTok, Fantano, Drake. Has anyone done it on TikTok?
Everybody in chat looks excited. Hopefully, we are.
So Anthony Fantano decided to troll Drake last night and release some fake DMs between them. In response, Drake decided to release their actual DMs, but the actual DMs were so...
I'm playing the Fantano thing now. On YouTube. Oh, here we go. Okay, so Drake DM'd Anthony Fantano a vegan cookie recipe first. This is real. Like a long ass cookie recipe.
Uh-huh.
And then gave Fantano his existence a light one.
That's so bizarre. Why the cookie recipe?
And then Fantano responds with
Which also did...
with a giant W, as in like he wins.
It shared the salt...
And then he says that bitch shared the salty ass DM to over 100 million people.
Who is the salty bitch? Fantano?
Drake.
Drake. Wow.
Yeah, because he called Fantano a light one because he wifed a black girl.
Yeah. Not really much like Drake's not really that clever.
So what Fantano is saying is he basically has real estate in Drake's brain rent free.
Exactly. That's hilarious. And that's a win.
That's a win.
Yeah. I agree. It's a win.
As DM to over 100 million people. Drake took it upon himself to
Fantano
feeling a light to decent existence is a offensive degree. So clearly,
and I'm not even a Fantano fan, but I'm also definitely not a Drake fan. So
I would say I'm more of a Fantano fan than I am a Drake fan.
Yeah, like if I had to be stuck on a deserted island with one or the other, I'm definitely going with Fantano. Hands down.
Yeah, I think I'd go with Fantana. It would be a more interesting conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck? Where the hell did the screen go? It's just blackness and darkness. I feel like I'm in a weird place with the Twitch beta.
That's
Being
very
that,
real.
just joking around
Sometimes
for
that
anybody that
happens.
really
I told
thinks
you,
that this
Mercury's
is
in
serious. Even
rigatoni,
Hive
baby.
Mind got
Yeah.
Mercury's in reggaeton, and shit's gonna be weird.
Dude, I can't see anything.
Yeah, I had trouble getting here, getting set up, getting this far in life.
You know how there's supposed to be a screen where I see our show?
Yeah.
I don't. It's gone.
Oh no. We're floating alone in the dark.
Oh, JQ says we're live. Do you see
Sick.
us? Do you see us? Because I can't see my. What's it called?
Your screen share?
My scene.
Your scene, your display scene?
Weird. I've never experienced this before. Have you?
Me, no. But like I said, Mercury's in rigatoni.
Wow.
So you never know. Everything's acting up. It's wild.
Oh, wait. Oh, I came
back?
Well, I have to edit it for it to come back. Do you know what I mean? I have to be in edit mode. You know what I'm saying?
I see.
Can you check on your phone?
I'd have to get out of the pool. I can look it up maybe on another browser.
Okay. I'll look it up on my phone. I just brought up the flowchart. JQ says it's normal. We're good. Although button is showing in the computer display part.
Maybe that's why.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Maybe did you move screens around or something like that? So I'm in the part where it should be showing the internet, right?
Here. Hold on. I got it. Where are you going? Baby button.
What happened?
Why? Don't turn off your camera.
I didn't turn off my camera.
Okay, it went all black.
Don't yell at me because Mercury's in rigatoni.
Oh no. Don't worry. Confusion is being created. There's a three-way confusion that is now. Yeah. Anyway,
don't worry.
I have to stay in edit mode to see the show. That's the fix.
I see.
But okay, let's go through your chart, Baby Bottom.
Okay, let's go.
Specifically
for billionaires.
Should you hoard your wealth?
Yeah. Let's play a little story, a little game here. What are our options?
Okay. The two options are I'm wealthy or bitch I'm broke.
Well, I'm broke, so bitch I'm broke.
Okay. You're good, homie. Good luck out there.
Yeah, that's real. It's hard out there. Okay, but for billionaires though, let's say I was a billionaire, right? Should I hoard my wealth?
Okay.
Yes, I will say yes, I am wealthy.
And then you have bro, stop hoarding shit, or have you considered sharing your resources?
Let's go with the first option.
Have you considered sharing your bro? Sorry, bro, stop hoarding that shit. That was the first option.
Yeah.
Okay. No or okay.
No, I don't want to do that.
You suck. You
True.
suck.
If you're hoarding your wealth, you suck. Okay, but let's say I'm not that shitty guy, and I say, okay,
okay,
stop hoarding my wealth.
And then it says,
stop hoarding it.
Then it says, fuck yeah.
We love to see it. Yes, redistribute the wealth. Okay, what if I've thought about it. I've thought about it.
All
You
right.
okay?
Yeah.
You look lost. You looked around like you were swimming in a sea of
Y-
confusion.
Well, it's yeah. I don't know. Ugh.
Yeah, take a breather.
Oh.
Collect yourself. Don't let the mercury and rigatoni get you down. Eat that pasta.
Yeah. It's I've already done a 3-hour show today, so it's a lot. That's okay.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Oh,
That's a lot of streamage.
a lot of
A lot of
streamage.
streamage. I'm like, we could also cut this show short. We could cut
Hey,
it short. We could download it and hack the little niblets out of it that are good. We don't have to be committed to anything here.
okay, but you don't have to say that.
I'm okay. Well, I'm giving you an out because I love you.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't have to give me. I don't
I'm giving
require
you an
an.
out.
You think I require an out?
Well, I'm letting you know that there's one exists if you need one.
Yeah.
And also, I do need to. I need to go potty. So
What? Do you have to go potty
why
right
would?
now?
Well, I would like to go eventually.
Well, why don't you go?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right.
But then it throws off the flow. You
Okay.
know.
All right. Well,
So I'm like, maybe I'm looking for an out. Maybe I'm trying to give you one too. I don't know what to do. You know.
Batan, we've only been streaming for 30 minutes.
I know. I'm okay. You seem like you were having a hard time. That's all.
I'm.
Just letting you know.
Do you think I'm a quitter?
No, I
I
think
have
you're a
a.
Libra.
I do have a headache, but I'm not a quitter.
It's. I'm just. You know what they say about farts, right?
What?
Sometimes if you have to force it, it might be shit. Just saying. You know. Yuck! 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 Yuck!
Do you think you're helping the show or hurting the show right now?
I think I'm helping the show.
Okay.
Hmm.
Do you think I'm
I'm
helping the
talking. I'm making jokes. No, not so much.
Wait, do you think I'm hurting the show?
No, you're neutral. You are neither helping nor hurting the show.
Hey, that was the best moment. So
Yeah. See,
yeah, I'm writing it.
told you everything's going great.
I'm writing it down in the time code.
Yeah.
See,
There you go.
we
See.
still got it. We still got it.
Yeah, I told you there's nuggets there no matter what, buddy.
I just have a
You know?
headache, and that's not. Fun.
Yeah.
I was looking around
got
for
a headache.
Tylenol. I was looking around for Tylenol.
Oh.
Wait, have I not written a single time code?
In your life?
I don't know. So I'm almost done the movie, The Unbearable Weight of Nicolas Cage. Or I mean,
Yeah. How? What?
sorry, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, starring Nicolas Cage.
I like it. I like the first title, where it's just the unbearable weight of Nicolas Cage. uh, so how is it? What's your review, Fantano?
I think it's overrated.
Why? Why
Well,
do you think
it's
it's overrated? What?
Let me bring up the Rotten Tomatoes review of this movie.
Got it.
Rotten Tomatoes. Fucking Unbearable Weight.
The Unbearable Weight
Okay, this
of
movie has
Massive
an 86.
Testicles.
Wait, did I do this? Let me just make sure I did this shit right.
What if I made a movie, a pornographic film called The Unbearable Weight of Massive Testicles?
There we go.
Would you watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it has an 86 according to critics, an 86 out of 100, and an audience score of 87 out of 100.
That's very high for a piece of shit.
It's not a piece of shit. It's just not.
Okay.
It's. I don't think it's very good. I think it's good.
Okay. But all right.
No, it's better. It's better than all right.
It's good. It's better than all right. It's good. So what's it? It's a 6.5?
Maybe a 7. I don't know. I haven't finished it yet though, so that might change for me.
Okay. So it could get better or worse.
Let's see what it has on Metacritic. Oh, yeah, my head hurts. It's got a 68 on Metacritic. That sounds closer to reality. That's more of a grounded, realistic.
Yeah, that sounds like it. Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Mr. Headache Man,
Yeah.
I love you very much.
Should I go?
Are you sure?
Should I go find head medicine?
I think that's the first step.
Okay.
Maybe the only step. Maybe one step closer to the edge.
Do you want to entertain the fans? Just the stadium of fans right now?
I can.
Or do you want to go potty?
I would probably rather go to the bathroom.
So what do you want to do? Are we both going to leave?
And if we both leave, there is no show. So
Well, no, that's not true.
what? We just leave it blank screen and then come back in 5-10 minutes. What is your solution?
I can play highlights from the movie from YouTube. I'll play this movie review.
The Unbearable Weight
It's
of
6 minutes. You have
Talent
6 minutes.
stars Nicolas Cage as Nick
You got
Cage.
6 minutes.
Is that good?
He's an actor. His career isn't going well, and he's invited to a private island for about $1 million by someone named Javi, played by Pedro Pascal. He begrudgingly goes along and soon discovers that Javi is involved in a criminal underworld, and Nick Cage ends up spying for the CIA to try to find out if his ultra super fan is one of the most dangerous criminals in the world. But before we get into the review, I do want to give a big thank you to the sponsor for this video, Noom. Noom is a consumer-led digital health platform. As a leading expert in behavior change, Noom leverages a powerful combination of human coaches, psychology, and science to empower people to take control of their own health. Health doesn't happen at the doctor's office. Health starts with you at home. There's more to living a healthy life than being a healthy weight, and that's why weight management is just the beginning for Noom. When it comes to Noom, what I love the most about it is that it's able to give you advice on leading a healthier life, but it does so in a very humorous way. In the past, when I've tried to enhance my health in any way, usually when I read things, it's kind of scientific and very boring, and Noom is extremely entertaining, and so it kind of helps me, it keeps me more interested. So as a result, I feel like engaging with it way more. So please go to the link below, noom.com/ChrisNoom to take your free Noom evaluation. That's NOOM.com/CHRISNOOM. It's quick and easy, and Noom will help you create a custom plan. So check out that link in the description below. Thank you so much to Noom for sponsoring this video. Let's keep talking about the unbearable weight of massive talent. So This movie was like made for me. Like, I don't know if I've ever seen a film that was more geared to me, like, ever in my life. I've had Nicolas Cage as my Twitter cover photo for, like, I don't know, ever since I got one. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I don't usually like to, like, claim these types of things. I don't have an all-time favorite movie. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have an all-time favorite director. I just don't. There's just too much. There's just too much in the sea. You know what I mean? It's like Nick Cage says in this movie. He's like, it's impossible to pick a favorite movie, but I can tell you that my favorite actor is Nicolas Cage. It doesn't matter the film's quality, whether it's a great film, a good film, or a not so great film, he always gives 110%, sometimes 150%. He goes for it, and he's endlessly watchable in every single film I have ever seen. And when he is like truly great, he is like one of the greats. He's just a fearless actor, and that's proven again by taking a role that I'm positive made him very uncomfortable, because it's not him, it's an imagined version of him, and details have been changed. It's sort of like the internet's version of Nick Cage that isn't real. And so for him to just embrace that and run with it. You know, there's so many things that could have happened and gone wrong with this movie. It could have appeared egotistical. It could have appeared very, you know, self-serving, and it doesn't. It doesn't appear like that at all. In fact, if anything, the exact opposite. If you're a lifelong Nicolas Cage fanatic like myself, there are so many jokes in this movie that will land a lot harder for you. There's even random throwaway jokes early on, like, bullshit, man. Which, if you've ever seen Matchstick Men, you know exactly what that is. Which, by the way, holy shit, Matchstick Men is insanely underrated. It's a Ridley Scott movie with Sam Rockwell, Alison Lohman, and of course Nicolas Cage, and you should see it. It's great. I knew I would like Nick Cage in this movie. I knew I would like a lot of the jokes. What really surprised me was how great Pedro Pascal is. Not that I'm surprised that he's good in the movie. It's just that you sort of walk into this movie excited for Cage, and I was, and he delivered. But Pedro Pascal showed the fuck up. He is so damn good in this film as a Nicolas Cage super fan, which according to him in interviews wasn't much of a stretch for real life. So that's just so fucking adorable. I love that. I love that this movie exists. It's just so fun. It's like a perfect friend watch movie. Just get your friends together and have a good time. I would say the only things about the movie that didn't always land for me was the CIA stuff. The sequences with the CIA characters, Tiffany Haddish is one of them. It felt kind of like a TV movie all of a sudden. Like there just wasn't as much care given to them. There is an aspect of the film that feels like it might have been a little chopped up by Lionsgate. I can't confirm that, of course, but there's parts of the movie that feel like perfect, like exactly like that's the vision, and then there's other parts that feel like it was maybe just a little bit diced up. I don't know, that's just my stupid speculation. I hate when people do that, and I'm doing it right now. That's my bad. But I did read in an interview that there was like a bunch of sequences shot with Cage like reprising various roles and stuff, and I didn't see that anywhere in the movie, so I'm just curious if that's going to be on the Blu-ray. I hope it is. Please go see this movie. Another original film that needs to be seen. Like there are original movies happening. The whole like Hollywood has run out of ideas.
As the 90s ushered in a new era of rock music dubbed alternative rock or by some grunge, one of the bands that was part of this
Rock
new
and roll
movement
true
were
stories.
the Smashing Pumpkins. The Chicago band would first appear on the scene in 1991 with their debut record Gish. 2 years later, they would become full-fledged superstars with the release of their sophomore effort, Siamese Dream, and their follow-up 2-disc release in 1995, Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness. But fame would come at a cost with tragedy, infighting, and out-of-control egos. Drummer Jimmy Chamberlin, who would be vital to the band's sound, would leave the group several times throughout his career, and none was more tragic than the mid-90s. Today, let's explore the career of drummer Jimmy Chamberlin in the Smashing Pumpkins. Born to a large family of 6 kids, Chamberlain would grow up in Joliet, Illinois, about 35 miles south of Chicago. The drummer would be surrounded by a musical family with both his older brother Paul and his father playing drums and clarinet and being part of jazz bands. Chamberlain admitted to modern drummer at a young age, and I quote, "I did have the rock ethic though. I definitely wanted the chicks in the fast cars, but not necessarily the long hair and the 20-piece drum kit." By the time he turned 9, Chamberlain picked up the drums and followed it up with 5 years of lessons from drummer Charlie Adams, who would go on to play for Yanni. In addition to that, Chamberlain learned from his older brother and practiced up to 4 hours a day and took further lessons in high school from other instructors. Chamberlain was such a gifted drummer that he didn't play in any high school bands, instead playing paid gigs with musicians 10 years older than him. Recalling to Modern Drummer magazine, "I didn't really ever play in high school bands. I played with this garage group called the Warrior Band, which played Pat Travers type music, and they were all about 25 and pretty good musicians. There I was."
A baby button is back.
I was just watching a little documentary about Jimmy Chamberlain on YouTube. It was really enjoyable.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who's that? Tell me about Jimmy Chamberlain.
He's the drummer for Smashing Pumpkins.
Who we are going to go see.
We are.
Yeah?
We're going to see them
In
and Jane's
November?
Addiction. Yep.
Yeah. That was my Jane's Addiction dance. I don't know. I'm not sure why, but that's what my heart felt.
How does this pool compare to the other pool?
Busier. There are no there's this small lounger guys, but there's no day beds here. Cabanas, right?
Should I go chocolate vegan ice cream or vanilla?
Chocolate vegan, baby.
Zale's bringing.
But you know what?
Zale's bringing frozen yogurt over, or your vegan ice cream. I mean, over.
Oh yeah. I say that the music that plays at the Lion Hotel, even when there's no DJ, right? Like just whatever they have in the background,
Yeah,
is always way cooler. When I was at the other pool, it was very what in the Tame Impala is this?
Mm-hmm.
But here they're always playing really cool deep cuts 70s groovy stuff. I've actually been at the poolside here and been yo, this song is really fucking good. Who is this? I've Shazam songs while being at this pool.
Right.
There's this really cool 60s psychedelic album that I like, and just kind of 60s pop stuff. It's a compilation, and I found out about it while I was hanging out here.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wow, this is so great. I love it. Perfect. It's got they know how to do vibes here. So maybe it's busier, maybe it's not as comfortable, but there's better vibes.
All right, let's compare the two pools and rate environment or vibes, food, service, and decor.
Got it.
Got it. Okay, out of 5, go.
The Line Hotel. Which one am I starting with? Am I starting with the pool itself? What's the first criteria? Pool. So pool itself, I think the one that I was at yesterday or at the other show was a saltwater pool. So the pool itself, I'm gonna rate as a higher, as an 8.
We're
right?
Oh, I thought we were doing out of 5 for each one.
Or we're doing out of 5? Okay, out of 5, I would
then we
say.
add up the overall score, and then you know what I'm saying?
Got it. So this place, the pool itself, I'll rank a 3.
Out of 5.
It is a pool. It's 3 out of 5. It is a pool.
Okay.
The one at Hotel June is what that place was called. This other place, Hotel June, I will give it a 4 because it adds saltwater versus chlorine.
Okay.
Service.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rate the Line Hotel as a 5.
Okay.
Everybody's always friendly. After they drop off the food and everything like that, they check in. They see if you're okay. They're chill. They're friendly. They didn't charge me for soda water. So 5 there. Hotel June, I'm gonna give it 2 when it comes to service. You know why?
That's the last place.
First off, yeah, no poolside service whatsoever, right? And I rented like a day bed there, right? So it's like I paid money to be there, and you're not going to come grab my order.
Yeah, that's weird. I agree.
A little bit weird. Whereas like this place, like I just pull up, right, and I got served. So, but here's the part where I'm giving it such a low score, right? Because like once you interact with people, you can get whatever you need. But I'm giving it a 2 specifically because the bartender, I ordered like 2 nicer tequilas, right? And I was like, like, oh, do you want salt and the lime? And I'm like, ew, disgusting. No. And I was like, oh, do you have some orange? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, cool. Like, can I have some orange wedges with cinnamon? Which is my favorite, like, uh, compliment for a tequila, right? Because it's sweet. It cuts the pepperiness. The cinnamon blends with the other notes of the tequila. It's a really nice finish.
Right.
Love doing a cinnamon orange. He says, I got oranges for you. Don't have cinnamon though. But I could sprinkle it with this like warming salt. And I was like, I don't know about that. And I was like, okay, sure. He gives it to me. Absolutely disgusting. I'm like, have you been a bartender? Did you not think that like that would be fucking disgusting? Like,
you know what I just
terrible.
realized? You know what I just realized, Button?
What?
When we do shows where you're back at the studio.
Yeah.
Instead of, so you know how we have the version of the logo that has no background?
Yeah.
We should use that instead and then use a new background where it's like a beach. Instead of the bullshit that we have right now.
Love that.
Because then we're actually like fitting with the theme of the category.
Yeah.
I got
the vibe.
Do you like it?
It's very smart.
Yeah.
I like it. We'll see if it works.
Because we just
they get mad at us.
We have a
They're
bunch
like,
of like pink bullshit that's cool looking, but it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I'm not attached to it.
So we can just update it.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
So where are we? And in list of vibes and then decor.
Yeah.
Line Hotel, I'll give a 5 for vibes because the music's always good. It's always kind of like there's people like that are partying. You have people that are staying at the hotel. It's usually just like it feels good, right? Or like people are just laying around reading books. The other place was emptier. So if that's your vibe, if you want more space, that's cool. But I would say the vibes here are better because the music is better.
Do we have a guest today?
No.
Okay.
And last but not least, decor. I will give Hotel June more points. I give them like a 5 on decor. I'll give them both a 4 on decor. So the decor at Hotel June is like very Baja Beach style, which I love, right?
Right.
But it's one of those things where it's more Instagrammable than like when you're actually there. Like some of the day beds look kind of like a little mangy,
sure,
a little stained, as outdoor furniture does, right?
Yeah.
Whereas like the line may not like, I don't know. It's still like aesthetically pleasing. It's not trying as hard, but it's also like cleaner, more modern, like, like none of their like furniture looks like ratty, right? So, and Open Air is a beautiful restaurant. It's in a greenhouse. So, overall, Line Hotels, my shit. The other spot's good though. If I was in Venice or if I was like in Santa Monica, right? I was on the west side already. Then that like Hotel June's cool. Also, they were very chill, and because it was lax, I wouldn't pay for a day bed next time. I would just show up. Because nobody really cared about my reservation or anything like that. Like, so as long as you show up and you're not being an asshole and you're like probably buying food and drinks, I don't think anybody's gonna be like, "Hi,
right,
what are you doing here?"
Right.
Do that. So there's that. Both have their merits.
That's a good hack.
But honestly, there's so many hotel pools that will allow people in if they, especially if they have poolside service, or you could rent a cabana or a day bed.
I have a question for
you.
you. I have a question.
Yeah.
For you. Is there a such
Tell me.
thing as seal oil?
Seal oil?
Yeah.
Like Kissed by a Rose?
No.
Da 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 da. Yeah, that's. I mean, I think in old makeup, right? Didn't they used to use ambergris, which is whale fat, whale oil? I haven't heard of seal oil though.
From like an actual seal.
Not from the singer.
Yeah, from like an animal. Not from the damn singer. Stop bringing up the singer.
I don't know about that. Like I said, I know that old makeup used to use ambergris, which is whale oil, but I don't know anything about seals. Seals are very cute. They're like water puppies. How could you kill a seal?
I don't think you have to kill the seal for the oil.
Oh, what, you just like milk a seal?
I
don't
don't
think you
know.
milk seals, buddy. I'm pretty sure if you're getting the oil, you have to kill it.
Okay, check the. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you about it right now.
Yeah, tell me about milking seals.
Okay. Okay. You ready?
Yeah,
So
tell me.
Canadian Sealers Association. You can take omega-3 harp seal oil, which contains high level of DHA, EPA, and DPA. Such a great combination is hard to find elsewhere in the natural world. So join us today in our efforts to increase omega-3 consumption.
How do we get it out of the seal? Do we milk it or do we have to eat the seal?
It's in capsules, seal oil
Okay.
capsules. But
How did they get the seal oil? Tell me how they got it.
But there's probably sea oil is what I'm saying. Do you know what I mean? It's sea oil, but in an oil form as opposed to a capsule form.
Okay.
Yeah,
No seals were harmed in the making of this oil?
I'm on Amazon right now, looking at the seal oil options, and it's all capsuled.
Sounds like a scam to me.
Maybe what happens is if you take the capsules, you start to smell fishy.
What
do you think?
Do you start to bark like that? Honk like a seal?
Yeah. Honk like a seal.
Honk
What
like a goose.
is real?
Honk like a
Honk.
juice.
What do you?
I don't know where we're going with this. Oh, wait. What if we do like a honk, honk, honk it on out? These are the seal oil capsules that we've heard about.
Oh
Come on.
That was pretty good. I'll give you that much.
I really tried. I'm really trying to carry it here.
Well, at least you're making jokes. That's the first joke you made of the show.
That is not the first joke I've made of the show. First off, I am a joke, so it is always funny.
That does
And
not
second
count.
of all,
That doesn't count.
and second,
Okay.
and I did make other jokes. You didn't like them. You didn't approve of them. I made other jokes.
What were
You
they?
just did not. You did not sign off on them.
Which
Doesn't
jokes?
mean they don't exist.
Which jokes did I not like?
My Applebee's joke. Let's start there. Let's fucking start with the Applebee's. Mr. and Mrs. Appleby of the Applebee chains of the Dollar Margaritas, House of the Dollar Margs. Didn't think that joke was funny. That was joke number one.
But can I just say,
which was a mistake.
But no, it's not a mistake because the fact that I didn't find it funny then just gave you good material to now make fun of it, which is now funny.
No, you can't tell me that I get to profit off of my trauma later on. No. You didn't like me then. You don't get to like me now.
What are you talking? What the fuck? Those rules are totally arbitrary.
I made it up. It doesn't matter. You think we have to deal in the realm of sanity and sane people here? No. This is the high epoch times where reality is a joke.
It's chaos on this show.
It's absolute chaos. But yeah, there was another joke too that you didn't find very funny. You're like,
Really?
But they were made. All right. I put the fucking rolls in the oven. They puffed up. They were pastries. You just decided that you didn't want them. My puff pastries of love.
Your puff pastries of love.
Yeah, aka my jokes. I'm a joke baker of joke.
I'm not sure that was a pastry per se.
Yeah, what was it?
It might have been more of. Do you remember Rolos?
Chocolate with the caramel in them?
Yeah, but they're soft and chewy.
Yeah, I like those. Yeah, I like those.
Okay, Rolos.
Yeah. Oh, okay, well, I like that. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That was very nice of you. Way to diffuse the whole situation there.
Mm-hmm.
That was good. You knew I'd fall for Rolos.
It was a guess. I
Those
didn't know that you
goddamn
liked Rolos though.
You didn't know that.
No.
I thought we've been stoned and ate Rolos together, and I don't ever eat chocolate or candy. So when I do and I'm high and I eat that, I always say whatever candy I'm eating is like the best candy ever. I'm like, love this Reese's peanut butter cup. Best candy, hands down.
We haven't had Rolos stoned. We've had Reasons stoned. Reasons, the chewy chocolates.
Aren't that it's very similar. Similar.
Oh, okay.
But not the same. You're right.
It's not the same.
You would?
Okay.
I'm admitting defeat. You would.
I now congratulate you on diffusing the situation.
Thank you. Look at us. We're problem solvers.
We're problem starvers? Oof.
We're problem starvers. Yeah, if you got a problem, we will starve them out. We will add nothing to it, good or bad. Just let it starve itself out.
Yeah.
That's how we handle problems around here.
What happened to the seal oil?
I don't know, but you never told me how it's harvested. Which can only lead me to believe that we have to club baby seals to get it.
How is seal oil harvested? Ensuring the seal harvest is humane. 3-step process. Striking. The seal harvesters must shoot or strike animals on the top of the cranium with either a firearm or a hack-a-pick or club. 2,
so we have to kill them.
2, checking. The seal harvesters must palpitate both the left and right halves of the cranium following striking, either with a firearm, hack-a-pick, or club, to ensure that the skull has been crushed. This ensures the seal is irreversibly unconscious or dead. 3, bleeding. The seal harvester must bleed the animal by severing the 2 auxiliary arteries located beneath the front flippers and must allow a minimum of 1 minute to pass before skinning the animal. Bleeding ensures the seal is dead.
So exactly, like I said,
better?
that's how we get seal.
Do you feel better
That
now?
I'm right? No, I don't feel better because I know baby seals are dying. I don't feel better.
So if
But
you
you know
saw
what?
if you saw
I
seal
am
oil,
right.
if you saw seal oil in like fucking what's that shit called? Not the in LA in Echo Park. This
House of Intuition?
No, but no grocery store where you get expensive food.
Erewhon?
Ooh,
Sprouts?
No, we can go with Erewhon. No, the one that's owned by Christians. Jesus.
I think that's Sprouts, isn't it? But Sprouts isn't really like an expensive. It's just like the natural grocer. But it's comparable to all the other supermarkets. Yes, Dragon Boy. Was that you blaring flames at me?
Kind of.
I liked it. Plot twist.
Yeah.
I liked. Yeah, no, not a fan of seal oil. I don't think we need it. I don't think I need it. I'm good.
So we'll be good to go the rest of our lives without using seal oil.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't need baby seals to die for me to have oils.
I'm going to ask the internet, are there oils that make you smell like fish?
Yes. Fish oil.
Omega-3s. Okay, so that answers my question. If you take the seal oil, you will smell fishy.
Yeah, well, I don't want that then.
She's smelling like seal oil. Can you imagine smelling like seal oil?
No, I'm good.
That is so fucked. People do that.
Yeah, that's not for
Those
me.
are capsules that you can buy on Amazon.
I want to know, do you think that high epoch, or obviously they're not high epoch times because that's our show.
That's us.
Do you think that there's epoch times readers that are taking seal oil supplements as we speak?
By the way, do you know Larry Elder's Epoch TV clips are on YouTube, and we can just smash through his whole YouTube channel?
Oh, wow. We should definitely do that.
The thing with Larry Elder, though, is that he's not an idiot. He's wrong about a lot of things, but he's not an idiot.
Yeah. Yeah, true. True. That's real. It's starting to get a little cold in the pool. I need to get out and let the sun touch my body.
Do you want to end the show here?
I think it's a good time to.
Okay.
Unless we have any spicy, fun tidbits that you want to go over. I can stay in the pool if there's a spicy tidbit.
Okay. Where would you say this episode ranks among all of our episodes?
It's a very good question. Am I going to rank it high?
Which quartile do you put it in?
Not in the top quarter.
Not in the top quartile?
No, not in the top quartile.
How about the second best?
Not in the bottom.
Okay.
Maybe in the third.
You think it's a B-level episode?
I don't know. I think I would have to go back. I'm sure. I think there's gems. I think there's jewels. I think there's nuggets. There's niblets. But I think that in general, it's hard for us to do a stream when we're not physically together.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm in public. We have technology stuff working against us. We have headaches. We have tummy aches and pee-pee sneezings and
Did you choose the best clips from that episode that had 22 choices? That was our best episode recently.
Oh yeah, I put tags on that, buddy. I love that one.
And it's JQ knows?
I sent it to his email.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I would say that this show, do I think it's the worst show we've ever done? No, not by far.
What's the worst? What is our worst show then? I would love to know what you think our worst show so far.
I think the worst show, that we have is the lost episode because we deleted it.
Oh, is that the one where we were talking about Love is Blind?
No. There is one where, there's two. Ooh, that's hard. Which one do I think is the worst one? So this is in our very beginning, early days, right?
Uh-huh.
There's one where I thought we finished streaming, and that wasn't the communication wasn't clear, and so we were still filming, even though I thought we had finished filming, and then I was upset about that.
Uh-huh.
I would rank that is probably one of the worst.
Okay.
And then there was another one where we were talking about something where I was like, this is too spicy and too close to home, and too triggering for me personally to discuss publicly.
You know what's funny is that we've been doing this long enough that we can say, quote unquote, the old days.
Exactly, the old days.
Which was 4 months ago.
Yeah, the olden days. Well, in the internet world, that's a long time.
Is that, seriously, is 4 months ago a long time in the internet world?
It's a long time ago in my world. In my world, even just not the internet world. I was a different person 4 months ago.
That's true.
And I'll be a different person tomorrow. So, yeah, there's a lot to it. I would think that those are in the worst episodes, but I think that those episodes were still productive. I still think that there was good things in those episodes, right?
Yeah.
Even bad episodes provide insight, right?
Where would you rank
No failures here.
Where would you rank our last episode, the last pool episode? Which quartile?
I enjoyed it thoroughly.
It was fun.
It was very fun. I thought it was great. I think it was a little bit easier just like logistically, right?
Yeah.
And because it wasn't as packed and busy there, like it was easier for me to like spread out and like slip
Yeah.
around more and like feel more free.
Yeah.
Whereas like this is a little less comfortable, even though I'm having like a good time, because it's very much so like I'm on an iPad by the pool and it's busy. Weird, just off. Something seems a little bit off about me.
Mhm.
You know, like why are you on an iPad next to the pool? Just get out of the pool and have a conversation, or
Yeah.
what are you doing? I'm like,
Right.
well, funny though, when we were at the other pool, right? We actually encouraged another person to like FaceTime their family member or something somewhere else, and they brought out their iPad and were like, "Hey, they did it. They're on their iPad next to the pool. I'm gonna FaceTime my friends
Hell yeah.
and be on the pool too." And I'm like, you know what? It's LA, goddammit. You do what you want here.
Yeah.
If you want to film your blog, your live blog right
You
now,
do
go
it.
for it.
You just
You
go
do
for it.
it. You want to take a selfie? You take a fucking selfie. You want to take 10 selfies? You take 10
Take 10.
fucking
Do
selfies.
10.
Who
Do 10.
cares? I hope you make it big. I hope you go viral, baby.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Well, you're a very cute baby button. And
I can be little. Is this our last? Is this our last show
I don't know. We
from
could.
Canada?
There's Monday. We'll see.
So this could be our last apart show, or not. Maybe we have one more, one last banger before the bird flies back to the hangar.
Before I go back. One last banger before I go back to the U.S. One last banger when I go.
Sounds good. Did you hear my line? One last banger before the bird flies back to the hangar.
Oh, one last banger till the bird flies back to the hangar. It's really hard to fit that all in.
Yeah, it doesn't work in that way. But you know, theoretically, it's a good line, right?
How'd you feel about my impromptu Axl Rose?
I think that it needs work, but I appreciate that you went for it and that you had that chutzpah. So we award you points for chutzpah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
I like it. Baby button. Baby button. Baby button.
Yeah. Sing that song of Butt Me Love.
Baby button. Baby button. Baby button. Baby button. On the high epoch times.
I love that.
This is a song about button on a show about stuff, a show about weed, and a show about me, and a man about you too.
I love that.
Be a shmoo with you, boo. What you gonna fucking do?
I'm gonna swim in the pool. I'm gonna swim in the pool. I'm gonna do a lap, and then I'm gonna get out and drive before the sun
Aren't
goes
you
down.
impressed with that bass note I just did? It was on pitch.
Yeah, it was very low.
It was on pitch too.
It was good. You're a fantastic singer. I've never doubted you for a minute.
Do you
Goodbye, everybody watching.
Okay.
I want to go swim before the sun goes down.
Okay, goodbye everyone.
All right. I love you. Bye.
Ah.